So much talking going on in here. It's not even me yet. Hey, everybody. Gabby? All right, these kids want to go out and it's time, so I'm going to open the door. Here we go. Hi, Gabby. Let's let you kids come out if you want to. Is it time? It is time. Here's little Blarney. Hi, Blarney. And there's Gabby and Banter. I don't know where Scuttlebutt just went. That direction. Oh, there she is. Okay. So here we are. I'm back from the vet with Bebop. Went to the vet this morning. She's upstairs in her room, relaxing from the trauma of going to the vet. Honestly, she was pretty calm about the whole thing. She travels very well, and we had to wait a long time to see the vet because they just squeezed us in between regular appointments, which was really, really nice of them to do. But the whole time she was fine. So that's great news that she's so calm about travel. What's interesting is that, first off, we went to the vet because she's not eating for us. And the good news is that she's perfectly healthy as far as we can tell. Now, we've got blood work that will be coming through tomorrow that may or may not point up anything additional, but I doubt it. The vet thinks that she seems like she's pretty healthy, though. And that the reason she's not eating is probably because there's no room for food in her belly. It's all kittens. In fact, we got an X-ray done while we were at the vet, and there are 7 kittens in Bebop, not just the 6 that we thought, but it turns out probably 7. At least 7 is what we think we see on the X-ray. So that's something else. 7 kittens, and she's a tiny cat. Keep in mind, with the kittens, she weighs 7.5 pounds. So once she delivers 7 kittens, she's probably, I don't know, like 5 pounds a cat, 5.5 pounds a cat, maybe. Who knows? That's really going to be something else. And the other thing that this chocolate chip, you cracked me up with that comment. The other thing that the vet said is that she thinks that Bebop is ready to deliver like any minute now. She and the tech both sort of suggested that they thought that Bebop was going to deliver her kittens this weekend. So they could be coming anytime. And that's really the whole story in a nutshell. Is probably the reason she's not eating is that there's not too much room for food, and or she's just about ready to deliver her kittens. So that's pretty cool and pretty exciting. And I'm probably going to have to spend a lot of time up there with her to make sure that I know when the activity gets started. So I'll probably be sleeping in there with her this evening. In the meantime, we've also given her subcutaneous fluids, and we've given her some Serenia, which is an anti-nausea med that we use quite a bit. That 1-2 punch of, that's Acro, by the way. He doesn't see kittens too often, but he's decided to come down and inspect today, I guess. That's cute. So that 1-2 punch of subcutaneous fluids and Serenia is something that works very well for us in general for cats that have nausea or that won't eat or just that are feeling poorly. It works so often that I feel like that's probably going to have some good results for her all by itself, I should say. Plus, the vet also threw in some antacid too, just in case the reason she doesn't want to eat is some kind of. That was DJ just knocking at the window. Wave again. Okay, there we go. She came home to pick up some stuff, but she doesn't want to come in because she's been at the hospital all day and she doesn't want to have to go and do all of her sterilization stuff. But boy, having her knock at the window scared me. Oh my goodness, I was not ready for that. Anyway, she just stopped by home to pick up a couple things that I've already put out in the garage for her, so that's probably all we're going to see of her. I'd love to go out there and see her, but the whole point for her not coming in the house is that would be defeated if I went out there and gave her a big hug as much as I'd like to. Anyway, yeah, that spooked me. I was not ready, and I forgot now totally where I was at. What was I saying? I was saying something about Serenia. We had some not just Serenia and subcutaneous fluids. We also gave her an antacid, so that might also help the situation a little bit. And then the vet suggested that we try to feed her some pureed foods because she may respond better to something if she can just get it in little tiny quantities, like a pureed food would be, and lick it up a bit, which makes some sense. On the other hand, I told the vet, hey, we've already tried chicken baby food, and there's not too much difference between chicken baby food and pureed chicken, so she may not go for it. But that's not going to stop me from trying. And the vet also mentioned something else that I thought was a real good idea that we didn't try yet, which is just giving her KMR or KMR2 like we would give to the kittens. That's KMR is the kitten milk replacement that we use when kittens won't eat. And KMR2 is the same kind of thing, but a little meatier, that's made for kittens that are just being weaned. So I'll probably mix up some of that and give it a try to her too. And in the past, at least, mom cats have really gone crazy for the KMR. In fact, sometimes it's hard for us to give KMR2 to help them wean their kittens because the mom cats are so desperate to eat it because it's so yummy that the kittens never even get a chance. So, yes, that was me laughing, Scuttlebutt. I'm sorry. So we might try some of that. We'll try some KMR2, and we'll try some pureed chicken, and we'll try, I don't know, churu or baby food again. And I'm gonna give her all the options, but I feel a lot better just knowing that the vet's checked her out and doesn't think that there's actually any problem. So that's good. Also, the real reason that I brought her in was that her weight was down a little bit today. And with all those kittens, I would worry about her weight being down unless if the vet's right that she's going to deliver really soon now, then I'm not as concerned about it, because that's just the sort of thing that you expect. So pretty happy about the whole thing overall so far, and I'll be even happier if she eats and or delivers kittens that are healthy, and we'll see how it goes. I think that's it for news, actually. I don't have much else to tell you guys. Oh, but if you want to see the x-ray that the vet sent me, it is on our Twitter, so you can find the x-ray there. And that's it then. That's really it. I don't have any other interesting stuff that I can tell you guys. So, Gabby wants so much attention from me. I was going to give these kids a spa night tonight. This was going to be their first spa night. Oh, thank you, Vin, for reminding me to talk about mailbag for a second. So, yeah, we didn't get to do mailbag this morning because I thought it was more of a priority to take Bebop to the vet. And I think that was the right choice. But the trouble is that I also ran out of time before the vet appointment to go pick up the mail, so I couldn't do it. And now that means I won't be able to pick it up tomorrow because the post office is closed, and I won't be able to pick it up Monday because the post office is closed for a holiday, which means the soonest I can even get the mail is going to be Tuesday. And chances are pretty good then that I'm just going to put the mailbag off until next weekend. So I think this weekend, no mailbag at all, and next weekend we'll make up for it with 2. And maybe by then, we'll have a whole set of new kittens as well. We'll see. So my apologies for that. What else can I tell you guys? Is there anything? I don't think there's anything really. I was saying that tonight was going to be, I was going to have these guys up in the spa for their first spa night. I thought this would be a good time to do it because then I could just put Bebop on all the cameras and these guys could hang out in the spa with me tonight. And it would be fun because Gabby wants all the attention and her kittens are ready. But if I'm going to be spending the night with Bebop, then that's obviously not going to happen. And I think if what the vet said is right, maybe I'll do that. It seems like it would be a good idea. Yeah, B, you feel like you've still got kittens in you. You're got such a belly on you. You've got a big old belly. Gabby Gabs. I did make sure after our last little situation that the people that have my phone number that are likely to call me, such as Ian, I set my phone so that it would ring through regardless of anything else. And hopefully I said it right. I haven't really tested it, and let's not test it because that'll freak me out. But I think I got it right this time. I had to look on the internet for how to do it because all that's gotten very complicated, surprisingly. Gabby, I wanted to film kittens. You're taking up all my attention right now. I know. You're adorable, Gabby. Oh, I wanted to see if the kittens were going to go outside because they've been such fans of going outside lately, but it's wet out there because it's been rainy all morning. Oh, and they are. Oh, look at that. They're out there in the water. It's not actually raining at the moment, but the ground is wet and they look very mystified by this. Little banter is looking at the ground like, what is this? I didn't ask for this. Uh, she's bold though. She's going to go right out there. There's a little puddle right where she's standing, and it's probably still dripping from the roof of the cat run. Oh, and she's going to lick the water from the outside. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, there was the big drip. Did you see that? That surprised her. That surprised her a little. That's a very bold banter, though. Good job, kiddo. I did not expect any of you to go out there with it being so wet outside. Panther, are you attacking my foot now? What's going on? She's gonna go back out. Oh, no, just thinking about it. Blarney? Oh, yeah, you show that thing who's boss. She did just go back out. Oh, but she's gonna come right back in, I think. Not what you wanted, huh? Gabby! You gonna go outside, Gabby? What do you think of all the water? think? Gabby decided not to go outside, but Scuttlebutt just went out. Yeah, so for anybody coming in late, Bebop is fine, in great health, and the vet thinks the reason she's not eating is because she's too full of kittens. The x-ray showed 7 kittens, not just 6 like we thought. And the vet also thinks that she's due to deliver basically any minute now. The vet and her tech seem to think this weekend will be the time. We'll see if they're right or not. But that's the whole story in a nutshell. And we're going to try giving her some different foods and stuff to see if we can get her to eat anything before she delivers. But if not, that's okay too. 7 is a lot of kittens, but it's not a record for us. We've had mom cats. In fact, our very first mom cat of all time was Hazel, and Hazel had 7 kittens, and she did all of it without us helping because we didn't even know. We came down and we checked on her, and she was fine. Then, if I recall, it was like an hour or two later, we came back to check on her again, and there were 6 kittens, five or six kittens, and then the last couple she delivered while we were watching. So I guess my point being that delivering 7 kittens sounds like a lot, but we've got every reason to think that Bebop will do fine with it. Yeah, like Will said, Verse had 9 kittens. So 7 is far from being a record for us, but still a nice big litter. And I got my fingers crossed that they all come out healthy and well. I guess it'll be our biggest class in Connecticut so far, which is nice. Well, on that note, I got to start making all those special foods that we're going to try to feed her. And I got to get my day started. And it's afternoon now because of the vet and all the stuff I've had to do this morning. I haven't even had breakfast. So I got to go take care of myself too. But I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me for the close-up this morning. One more time, I want to say I'm sorry that we had to cancel the mailbag, but I think it was, in the end, I think we did all the right stuff for Bebop's sake, and that's what really counts. And just one more time for anybody coming in at the very last minute, Bebop seems like she's in great health. She probably has 7 kittens, probably going to deliver really soon now, could be this weekend. And mailbag, probably not going to happen at all this week, and we'll just put it off till next week. That's all the news that's important enough anyway. And I will catch all of you tomorrow. We'll do another close-up, all right? Thanks so much. Oh, and if you want to keep watching Kittens, you can tune in, or if you want to keep an eye out for whether or not Bebop does deliver her kittens this week. And you can tune into the Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube, which is 24 hours a day and will definitely include Bebop's camera the whole time because we don't want to miss a thing at this point. All right. Thanks, everybody.